Hello and welcome back to Garage Reviews 101.
Sleep Deprivation Edition.
This guy should look rather familiar to you. This is the Dooman.
It has been a while, yes.
Today, like I said I was going to do, I will be doing a review on the titanium coils. Just like I said in my Kukanara video. So bam, look at this.
They're legit.
This is a 108 count box. Got it at my local hookah provider, shop provider, for 108 pieces for $13.99. If you can find it cheaper, awesome, do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the coil.
Ignore me back here. I am not hitting the hookah since it's a one hose. Fucking box mod, ignore me.
So this is the titanium coil. It's very similar to what you know and love as Kukanara, but this is the titanium. The sizes are relatively the same. They vary just like the Kukanara do. They're a cube. I guess these aren't the cube because they actually sell a cube variation. These are square cuts. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, but they're all relatively the same size, so you don't have to worry about that. I touch base just like all coconut shelled coals. They lay in about 4 to 5 minutes on a blazing burner at least. I'm pretty sure they'll do the same thing on a ceramic top burner as well. So they're pretty awesome. In this application, I am using, like I do say in the other video, I'm using 2.5 titanium coils in this particular setup. And I actually packed a bowl of Coco Jumbo in here just so that, you know, this is my control. I don't want to throw another flavor in there so it's just all weird and terrific. No, this Coco Jumbo, 2.5 coils of titanium, same as we're doing the Kukanara video, so I can kind of give an equivalent rating or, you know, a review on what I think about those coils. At this point in time, titanium are my staple coal. That's the one I use for all my bowls.
Yeah, 3 enormous boxes sitting downstairs. They're not running out anytime soon. Also, as the previous video showed before this, the bowl is literally just been set up. Coals just now placed on. So it should be as close to the other one. Same hookah, same setup, everything.
The only other difference is this is 108 count for $13.99. The Kukanara have 120 count for 108 count titanium for $13.99, and the Kukanars have 120 count as well for $13.99. So for Kukanara, you get a few more coals for the same price that you get with these. So that's up to you, the consumer. That's fucking delicious. It's still hot. That's weird. Okay.
Fire.
Fire. How does that fucking work? I want to show you the coals in the bowl. So, wow, there you go. I'll just lean that towards you. Look at that.
Legit.
It's 2.5. Just get a little pliers and snap 1.5 for the Lotus. It works just fine, beautifully. Do it. Okay. Hands are cold. Oh, yeah. Feel that? No, you don't. I do. It's worth it.
Well, I kind of feel it. I'm not a bitch. I'm just in gloves. No hair, no problem.
So I let this sit on here. How long has it been here?
It's probably been 5 minutes tops.
Yeah, the first hit you just saw me take was like my first hit, and I'm already getting just plumes of smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally the second hit. Of course, to our credit, we know what we're doing. We've been at this for a couple of years now. This is a shitty little free hookah from a set.
Yeah, it's an Egyptian whatever. It comes for free when you purchase over $100 on Hookashista. So
yeah, it's tiny. but effective.
I'm actually working on silencing it for the videos. I bought these art hookah beads.
Yeah, when we get more information on how exactly to use them and use them for a couple of weeks, we'll be uploading another video showing exactly the do's and don'ts and what to expect. Basically, they're these tiny little fucking hydrogel balls that absorb like 10 times their size in water. And yeah, supposedly filter stuff, but ultimately they're going to diffuse the noise.
Yeah, I mean, I could just throw a diffuser on there, but I want to go hard with it, so fuck it.
Exactly.
So to flavor, I taste lime and the coconut,
Yeah.
and I had nothing but flavor. Just like the coconut, there's no accelerants, there's no bullshit.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the fucking quick light, the fumes that fly up whenever you cook one of those fuckers up.
It's like a firecracker on steroids, and it's like a bad time at a playground.
But we kind of stopped using those after we got a certain batch of them. I think they were Holland coals.
Yeah.
We lit one up. We had matches at the time. That's how sophisticated we were.
Yeah.
Lit a match, put it underneath it. It goes off like a firecracker and literally splits in half. We're holding
We were in a motel room too. We went to the rent fair.
We were. That was crazy. So that one broke, and then we had another one that was after that one. We realized that was not going to work right above the hookah, so we literally had to light those things in the sink. I mean, it went off so bad we had to clean the sink up.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you haven't already realized, I think coconut coals are safer, and they do stay together more often than not. I actually have. It's very rare that they fall apart.
That's true.
To touch base back on, to kind of flashback to the Coconara video with the density and pack. These are the coals that I think that have a denser pack of the coconut shell, and I think that I haven't had a one-on-one comparison test with who lasts the longest. I am going to do that because that sounds awesome. I think someone of you guys might want to know. Just to let me do the work and you just reap all the rewards. I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Also, at a later date, we may start to do mechanical mod and box mod reviews and atomizers and so forth. We're still getting, all our friends have different pieces and different assemblies. And of course, we're all running at different ohms based on what we're looking for in the mechanical mods. For instance, we're not cloud chasing at all. This is just for pure flavor, no problem. We have said my brother's mod. You'll see him on here later on. He's basically running at 0.2 ohms and going for big clouds, although he's lessening back on that now.
Yeah. So titanium coals. My personal taste is I rate them above Coconara. It's a subjective opinion. I am okay with spending $13.99 and getting, 12 less coals. I think the performance is enough to warrant 12 less coals.
Yeah.
I have 3 boxes downstairs, so that really doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, you're running at, if you're really going to crunch the numbers on the price per bowl, okay, we're only using 2.5 of these versus 3 of the others. So that half coal is kind of going to make up for that extra missing 12 one way or the other. I'm not doing the math, but take our word for it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm using three Coconara coals in the Coconara review versus 2.5 here. So there's some balance issues there with that. So they kind of even out on a really even playing field. So my personal taste is yes, I'm going to go with titanium from here out. But if these aren't in stock, I'm going to sure as well get Coconara because they are just as good and they are fantastic. These are fantastic plus.
Both give consistent burns, both give consistent flavor with none of the extra bullshit. I can recommend them both highly. Titanium is just our current preference until perhaps we find something else we might buy on a whim. I guess that's it if we're not giving it a rating. So thanks for tuning in. We're back after a long period of bullshittery. And thanks for watching. Keep smoking.